What is up, guys? Dragonball Black here, and today I wanted to go ahead and have a discussion video about the last discussion video I had, which was how Cabba meets female Broly. How we don't know her name yet. And in that video I talked about how cool it would be. Well, the major part of that video is that the Saiyans from Universe 6 are basically heroes. They are a squad that goes in and takes out bad guys. Or they're our planet, I guess. They're hired to go take out bad guys. So in that video, I talked about, well, go ahead and check out that video, guys. It's in my uploads. It's right before this video, so you can go ahead and check that video out. It should be the one that, at the very end of this video, I'll have a link on this video that you can click on and you can go watch that video. That's a whole theory on itself. Real quick and easy, version of it is that Cabba has a team of Saiyans and they go and take out a threat. That's essentially it, but go watch that theory. Anyway, guys, so basically I wanted to go ahead and talk about the rest of the fighters, simultaneously talking about the rest of the fighters in Universe 6, which we don't know who they are yet. We might know by tomorrow night, because that's the next episode. I believe episode 78, which introduces more of the Universal Tournament, or the Tournament of Power, I guess they're calling it now. But basically the rest of the Universe 6 fighters, I'm thinking that are going to be Saiyans. The majority of them are going to be Saiyans. And here's the thing: they've alluded to the fact that Universe 6 and Universe 7 are the only ones that have Saiyans. Saiyans are extremely popular. So Akira Toriyama would be crazy not to make more awesome, very, very stylized, with cool abilities and cool, good, I guess, likable Saiyans that could be along with Cabba. I mean, when we first saw Cabba's footage or pictures of him in the Universe 6 tournament, I was like, I like his design. I like the way his armor looked kind of like Saiyan armor, but not really, kind of like some sort of like, Roman-style Greek armor. And then we have Cabba in the anime. He's very young. He's kind of naive. He's extremely nice, and then he ends up being a Super Saiyan. His fighting style is completely different than what we've seen so far. He does kind of like Muay Thai style with his legs and stuff like that. So he is awesome. And so, hey, let's throw in more Saiyans. I mean, right now, hopefully they don't bring back Winnie the Pooh. I said that in my last video. Hopefully they don't bring back Winnie the Pooh. I'm hoping Vegeta stays home and cries, because we already know what his weakness is, and I don't want to see it replayed again where somebody says something bad about him and he stands still. I'm sure we're going to see enough characters in the other universes that are going to have that sort of weird and goofy and kind of stuff, like disabilities or shortcomings and stuff like that. So Achilles heels, but that's why I want those to be out. So with all those being out, really have Cabba, Frost, and Hit essentially in this tournament as the main. Am I missing one? No. Those are the three main guys. So that means we have 7 characters left. It would be amazing. I mean, add maybe 1 or 2 of different characters that maybe we haven't seen before in this universe, but have at least a good majority of them 5 be Saiyans from the planet Saddle. So here's my thing. This is kind of going into the prediction or the theory that I have from my last video, is that I would like to see a Saiyan Force. So Cabba goes back home after the Universe 6 tournament. He shows that he is now a Super Saiyan and that they've had this all along in their bloodline and it's been lost to time, because they are, I mean, not even the Saiyans that were brutal and evil couldn't become Super Saiyans, except for one, the legendary Super Saiyan, and one legendary Super Saiyan God, apparently. And so, I mean, the Saiyans in Planet Saddle and Universe 6, of course, they're not going to be able to come into it because they're too nice, apparently. They're peacekeepers. So, Cabba comes back, he's the Super Saiyan, and it would be really, really cool if he leads teams of Saiyans into, like, squad-based Saiyans, like maybe a team of 5, including him. Or maybe him as extra, or whatever. He leads them into deadly situations where, shit's going down. Things are getting crazy. Things are getting heated. And to stop bad guys, like such as Frost. And so they all run in, and they're obviously much weaker. but then Cabba is the one, like the ringer. He's a team leader. He becomes Super Saiyan. This and that, blah blah blah. That would be a pretty cool scenario on its own. But here is an even cooler one, guys. Here's an even cooler one. He comes back to Universe 6 and decides to ascend or help out some of his other colleagues in his squad to become Super Saiyan. So you have a Super Saiyan squad that goes around, and not every Saiyan can figure out the Super Saiyan thing. So he picks these 5. They all learn Super Saiyan, and they go in and they bust some shit up, and then he becomes Super Saiyan 2. I want to see him as Super Saiyan 2 in this new Universal Tournament, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be Super Saiyan 2 because right now in the Universal Tournament we're dealing with gods here. We're dealing with gods and creatures that have so many, like, such high power levels essentially, and all this crazy stuff. So I think it would be pretty cool to have him as the leader and a Super Saiyan 2. It just makes sense to add him as a Super Saiyan 2. And so he's a Super Saiyan 2. The rest of the squad are Super Saiyans, and they're sent in to deal with threats. And then that would be pretty cool because when you come back to the Universal Tournament, his whole squad is there. And so we get this kind of squad mentality, something similar to what Nappa and Raditz and Vegeta kind of had. So that's kind of where I'm going with this. I wanted to go ahead and flesh this out a little bit more from my last video. Again, check out my last video. You can really go all the way to the end of this video and you'll see it on your screen, and then you just click on it and check it out. Check out that theory about how Cabba meets Legendary Super Saiyan. But anyway, guys, that's essentially it. I feel like it would be really cool. That would fill out the rest of the roster for Universe 6. Again, it could be debunked in the next week or so. Toei or whatever could come out with, oh no, these are the Universe 6 fighters, the rest of them or whatever. But I'm guaranteeing you guys that at least 1 or 2 of them, including Cabba, are going to be Saiyans, and they're going to be Super Saiyans at that. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this theory, and who do you think is going to be in the Universe 6 team. As always, guys, if you like what I'm saying, if you like my channel, if you like my video, please drop me a like. It helps out my channel a lot. And subscribe, obviously. That also helps out. This is going to be Dragon Ball Black signing off.